Well, hello everyone, and welcome to the channel. I'm not going to tell you where I am today, but there will be clues.
I wonder where you're at.
I don't know, man. Could be anywhere. Could be anywhere. I am out today with Jack Hatfield. We just finished up doing 2 other videos.
Yeah, it's a video day.
Yeah, we are getting to the fun one now. We're getting ready to do the interesting one right now. We are headed out. We're in Sarah Ann, West Virginia. This is the site of Devil Lance Hatfield's old home place, and this is Devil Lance's great-great-great-grandson. Right? So great, you got to say it 3 times. We've established that. Anyway, you ain't right, Dad.
Me? Okay.
We're going to be, y'all know how on the channel we like to go out and look for old historic sites and lost places and things that haven't been seen in decades. Well, that's kind of what we're doing today. Jack and I are going off on a little mission together. We are going to look for the old Blue Goose Saloon that was owned by Tennis Hatfield, Devil Lance's.
Tennis was his youngest son.
Yeah. We are going to look for it. See, Tennis, well, he burned the house down for one thing. He burned the house down for insurance money, but he also had a saloon not far from here called the Blue Goose Saloon. Now, the building has been gone for many, many years, also burned. But we're going to go, and we're going to go see if we can find this place. Now, neither of us knows where this place is.
No.
We know Barnabas. We know it's in Barnabas.
Okay.
That is about 3 miles this way.
Yep.
And take a left.
Yep.
We're going to go down there, the 2 of us, and we're going to go down there, and I'm going to send Jack knocking on people's doors.
To get a shot, yeah. I see it now. You didn't tell me I needed to pack.
I got one. We're cool.
I think we might need more than one if I'm door knocking.
We're going to go down there, and we're going to go to Barnabas, and we're going to see if we can find, maybe not, wish us luck.
We'll find out.
Yeah. We're going to go see if we can find the site of the old Blue Goose Saloon. Now, there's supposed to be what's left of the building. The building's gone, but the site obviously still there. And there's a part of an old sidewalk where supposedly I think it's his name.
It's written in there?
Yeah.
Concrete?
Yeah, his name, I think the date. I'm not sure exactly right off the top of my head right now. Sound fun?
Yeah.
Sounds interesting, don't it? Go looking for an old lost historic site.
I ain't never done that before.
Well, if you guys are ready, are you ready?
Yep, I'm ready.
You guys ready? Okay, cool.
Ooh, okay. I feel privileged. Yeah. I'm holding Leo's camera.
Now this right here's Devil Lance's.
Yeah, there's the graveyard. We're driving on up. Well, we're driving down to Cow Creek. It's a holler up here on the left a little bit. About 3 miles up from the home place, I think it is. And hopefully we'll find the Blue Goose site. We'll
be passing Caps too here in a second.
Yeah, we'll pass Caps. I'll roll my window down and we get Caps, yep. After we come around the post office. Now right here's that bridge I was talking about that I petitioned the state to have named after Jack Hatfield. It's coming up here. We had that named after Handsome Jack because he lived there, and they took the land by eminent domain to make that bridge for the coal company.
That's what it actually says on his headstone, Handsome Jack.
Handsome Jack.
That's right.
Of course, here's our little post office. But up here is Cap's home place. Up here on the right.
Pretty countryside, ain't
it? It is.
It's really pretty in the summertime.
They could get all this trash cleaned up. So that is Cap's old home place. That's his bridge. If you pull up a little bit, Leo, you can see, okay, stop right there. They can maybe see, hopefully, I don't know if you can see the plaque there on the thing.
Yeah, a little plaque on the bridge.
Yes, it's the home of Cap Hatfield on it. So we got.
Figured we'd touch on a couple interesting spots along the way.
Yep. And he's buried up here on the mountainside. Headstone up there. So you want to visit Cap? Be ready to fight a chicken.
That's it. They're pretty tough too.
Yeah, they're claws. Watch out for them claws. Well, it's all right. Keep going. This is old coal company in Stewart, and over here are the train rails. Back up in here,
yeah,
are the old train rails, and this is where they brought all of the people for the funeral. So they brought them up here. There's probably a security guard behind us, by the way, on the other side of the street.
No, it's okay.
So we brought them up. They brought them up here and unloaded them, and then wagoned them to the house down there. And there was said there was over 5,000 people in attendance from the funeral. C&O Railway knew when he died it was going to be a big deal, so they organized a funeral train.
Right.
And brought everybody down from Virginia and Kentucky and Ohio, and brought them all in here to Stewart and unloaded them right here. And then they either walked, or yeah, he's coming across the street. They either walked or went down to the home place and attended the funeral.
Just doing a video. We're just stopping for a second. Talk about Tennis Hatfield.
I watch your videos all the time on YouTube.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, you do the
Hillbilly Files.
Yeah.
Yeah, my name's Leo. Glad to meet you.
Nice to meet you, man. I've always been really fascinated and interested with that Hatfield McCoy stuff.
Yeah.
I didn't even know that that was Cap Hatfield's property right up here.
Yeah.
I work here all the time. I didn't even know that his house was right there until I watched your video here a while back.
Yeah. Do you know Jack?
Huh?
Do you know Jack? This is Tennis Hatfield's great-great-great-grandson.
Oh, man, it's nice to meet you.
As well, buddy.
Yeah.
The museum up the street here, that's his old home place where he used to live.
Yeah, I've seen that. I haven't been able to stop in there yet, but I'm going to. I want to.
Awesome. Check it out. Come check us out.
What time they close up there in the evenings?
5 typically, but I think we're probably only going to be open on Friday and Saturday for a little bit, and then we'll open up full time again in March.
Oh, okay.
But
I never get off until like 6.
Okay.
I'm always here sometimes.
Yeah.
Well, thank you very much, man. Nice talking
you
to
too,
you.
buddy. Take care.
How cool is that? This side, they've got a lot of equipment over
Oh.
here in this site here.
Oh, okay.
I came up for a legless coal miner. I climbed this mountain right here. I went up right behind that church and I hunted. The graveyard's up there somewhere. I talked to an old man that lives over here, and I never did find it. I hunted all day long for it. The coal miner had no legs.
A no-legged coal miner?
Yes, sir.
How in the hell did he mine coal?
He had a little cart and it had wheels on it, and he would put he had like I think one leg off at the hip and one at the knee.
Lord of mercy.
And he had a little cart that he would put on the railroad track, you know, and just ride it back in and out of the coal mine.
That's crazy. That's determination right there, ain't it?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. And you know, people these days got a lot, you know, complain about, but here this dude's not only working in a coal mine for a living, he's doing it with no legs.
Lord of mercy, it's crazy, Leo. It's insane. There's, so you know that brick house? It's not brick, the block house beside Cap's place right there?
Yeah.
So Cap's son, Robert Lee, who is a namesake of my grandfather, built that house. He died during the building and his wife had to finish it. And from what I understand, there's also a stone fence around the property. You know what I'm talking about?
Uh-huh.
Well, one-armed Charlie built that stone wall.
Really?
Yeah. And they say he carried all the rocks from the creek in buckets with one arm.
Really?
Yeah, and built it with one arm.
That's impressive. That look all coal camp houses.
Yeah, all these old coal camp houses, and it's right behind the railroad. If you can't see that, there's the rails coming up.
Off on a hunt.
So here we are in Cow Creek.
Is this it right here?
Yep, this is Cow Creek. Turn left here is Cow Creek. So here's the sign, Cow Creek Road.
Here we go, guys. Wish us luck. Neither of us. Now, I'm thinking, I could be wrong. It looks like what we're looking for is old chain link fence.
An old chain link fence. There's a lot of chain link fence around here.
I'm thinking it's on the left, but I'm not sure. We'll run just a little second or two. I'm thinking that it was one of these, but I could be wrong about that. What we're looking for is an old section of sidewalk off to the left. I think on the left. Or if failing that, anyone outside that I see that we can stop.
I mean, that's the old fence right there.
Yes. It'll be something along those lines.
There's concrete, but
there should be part of an old sidewalk.
what?
I see somebody outside.
Oh.
I'm going to ask directions. I'll be right back.
All right.
Excuse me. Would you care if I ask you directions?
Like deep dirt on it.
Yeah.
Like it's, you know,
This is it. This is the sidewalk. 100%. I remember seeing the fence. Now they were sitting, it looked like, in the picture on this lower end.
They want no little history.
Yeah.
So I figured I'd sick you on them. I don't know nothing to tell them. Other than the sidewalks here, other than that, I don't know.
Supposedly Tennis carved his name in it somewhere.
Really? Really?
You know where it's at?
Yeah.
Like I said, they could tell you way more than I care, Bert. I'll get there.
Thank you, guys. Very much appreciate
Wait
that.
yourself here and I'll roll this over here. Is that where it's at, Bert?
Yep.
There it is. We found her.
Huh. I've never seen that. You know how many times I've waited this and cleaned it off?
That says Hatfield, doesn't it?
Well, no, it says Tennis Hatfield altogether.
Ha!
See, I didn't know.
Well, I didn't
History
think it
right
would
in
be
your
that
yard,
big.
brother. Right in your yard.
A, and then probably T, F-I-E-L-D.
Yeah.
How
Keep
far
going
it
back,
goes
you'll
over?
see tennis. It should say the Blue Goose here too.
Really?
Yep.
The Blue Goose. That is so cool, man.
Oh, yeah.
T.
There's T,
Yeah.
Yep.
Bert, why didn't you tell me I cleaned this up and we started charging a mess?
Yeah.
You could.
I'd have cleaned it all up, made it look nice to it. $5 a walk.
There you go. There you go. But you didn't know it. Real history, brother, right in your front yard.
Yeah. That building right there is actually the Blue Goose.
Is it?
Really? This
Yes.
this one right here?
Yes.
So I wasn't for sure about
story
that.
where the revenue was shot over top of Raymond Chaffin's head.
Yeah.
Told him stop, that they was going down to bless the Blue Goose. That's the building that they threw the slot machines down the well.
That's what I was going to ask. Do you know where the well is?
I know exactly where it's at.
Are you for real?
Yeah, you got a rock. Hey,
I didn't expect it to be that big on the walk. I thought it was gonna be like just a little.
no, it's actually it says Blue Goose on there too. Yep, this was the old Blue Goose. Back there was a door that came over
Yeah, I
into
see it.
there.
Got something I want to, a little bit of the history real fast.
Okay.
Just while, you know, the building. Now, first, guys, let me say that some parts of this story is hearsay, but it does come from reputable people that lived at the time or talked with others involved. Now, there have been countless stories and several books written in regard to Devil Anse Hatfield and the feud between the Hatfields and the McCoys. However, perhaps the most interesting character of the entire bunch is the youngest child of famous Hatfield leader. His 13th born offspring, Tennis Samuel Hatfield. You could sit and read an entire, almost endless book about Tennis and his shifty antics through the years. But today we're focusing on this one area. I'm in a little town called Barnabas, like I said, West Virginia, and it's not even really a town. It's an unincorporated community in Logan County, West Virginia. And I want to document on video the location of the infamous Blue Goose Bar and Boarding House that Tennis once ran. The sidewalk that has Tennis's name written on it in the year 1919 as well, that is something right up the Hillbilly Files alley right there, don't you think? All we had to work with was one picture and an area, basically looking for a fence, that fence right there. Seriously, we've had worked with a lot less than that before. I also wanted to see if we could locate the old well from the noted murder site as well from the stories. Now, there's supposedly 8 murders that were in this well by a guy named Henry Hatfield, was done in this location. All UMWA workers, by the way, that they threw down the 100-foot well. Nobody knows which Henry for sure. Also, the slot machines were thrown down the well when they got wind that a raid was coming. Attempts to dig the well deeper many years later were ceased because what was believed to be slot machines that had rusted and caused what is known as iron water, which led to the digging of another well. Tennis burned the bar and boarding house for insurance money. Again.
Seemed to be
Again.
All right, you want me to show you where it's at?
Yeah, so let's see the well real quick. And they're getting the name dug out over there too. How cool is this?
But you see that pipe?
Yes, I do.
The well, that's the well.
I certainly do.
You can see the cover there.
It's like 8-inch pipe with a big...
Yep. And he dropped a rock in there and hurt.
That's the new well. That has to be the new well.
He said that's the old one.
You can't drop a body down that.
Well, it's got a cover around.
Oh, it's got a cap on it, don't it?
Yeah, it's covered. Mine had one too.
Ah, it's got a cap on it.
Mine was hidden
now.
under the grass. I found mine under the grass.
Wow.
And undug mine.
So the old slot machines are down there, and there may be body parts for all we know.
Yeah, mine had a metal
Wow.
cover over it like this, but mine was concreted around it.
Yeah.
And the metal cover's there, and the grass kind of grew over everything.
Always up to the day he died.
Do you know the story about that old well?
Huh?
You know the story about that old well? The slot machines and stuff?
The story, yeah.
Okay. There's supposed to be 8 people that was thrown down that well, too.
Right.
That is crazy stuff, ain't it?
See, actually, the old house burnt. That's the new house burned on it. That was the brothel, the actual foundation of the brothel.
So
right
this
there.
was the bar part.
That's the bar part, and that right there was the brothel.
A lot of people think this is gone.
No, that's the original building.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. The history books say this doesn't exist.
It does.
I have.
This is supposed to not be here.
Yeah, it's
At
there.
the house, we uncovered. We do a lot of metal detecting at the house and find old relics.
Yeah.
Because where Tennis burned the home, everything burned. It was just shoved down in there and rolled over.
Right.
And we found 16, I think it was, tokens from the Blue
here.
Goose.
Yeah.
Oh,
Gambling,
I'd love to have one of
All
them.
right.
Gambling
See me, I'll give you
tokens.
one.
I would love to have one of those.
Come see me. I'll give you one.
Okay.
There you go.
What about some pictures? You got the pictures in your car, the postcards and stuff that y'all got up there?
No, I got them in a gift shop.
All right.
Yeah.
Up at the house?
Yeah.
Is this
It's not
side
gonna-
open? Can you look in?
Yeah. Now
Does it
that-
have light?
It was an all open roof.
Does it have any light in there?
Yeah.
Okay, I was going to say, I'd go grab mine if it don't.
This there's actually got light in it. Better than that side over there. It was an open roof, and he enclosed it and put like that daggone paneling up.
Yeah. So give me some moonshine. Where's the moonshine?
It's in the house.
Oh, okay.
I will give you a drink of some good moonshine.
Wow, look at that old door over there.
That's the door he was talking about.
Yeah, that's that door that's on the other side over there. It still works.
That thing is old, ain't it?
Yes, it is.
Can I give you mind?
No, not at all. That's the seats on my cooter. They're supposed to
Yeah.
get it to paint it for me.
That thing looks like it's been there a minute, don't it?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Ever since I was a kid, and I'm 50.
Wow,
You know what I mean?
could you imagine all the stuff that happened in this
Can you imagine
building?
if these walls could talk?
That's exactly what I mean, man. Could you imagine the stuff that happened in this very room?
This very room right here. I wish Raymond was still alive, man. Raymond told me all kinds of stories.
Raymond-
Chafin.
Oh, okay.
See, he was on his way down
Raymond
here.
Chafin, as in Don, related to Don, I'm assuming? Well, he would have to be, wouldn't he?
Mm-hmm. Probably.
That's wild. That
Probably.
So Tennis and Don Chafin owned the Blue Goose
Yes.
together.
Yes.
And
Well, it's
then
it's
Tennis
interesting that
rolled on Don Chafin with the feds, and then that's how
That's
that
whenever
whole
they was
shootout-
coming
yeah.
down and everything.
Yeah.
See, they shot over Raymond's head 6 inches. They said,
Oh.
"Stop or we'll drop her shot 6 inches."
Wow.
He said he stopped. When they rolled up on him, they told him that they was the U.S. Marshals.
Yeah.
They was coming down to bust the Blue Goose, and he needed to turn around and go the other way. He said he turned around and went the other way.
Yeah.
So was that when they threw the slot machines down
That's
the well?
when they threw-
That was when the slot
that's-
machines got dumped down the well.
Right. We find old coins around here. The magistrate down at Low Williams,
Yeah.
the white.
Right.
He comes up here a lot with metal detectors. Man, used to be whenever it rained all the time, stuff would come up.
Really?
Every time it rained, we'd
Really?
find stuff.
No
yeah.
bodies, I hope.
Not no bodies yet. But everybody in the world is dying to dig the daggone well up. You know what I mean? But
I
that'd be the
bet.
whole corner
Could you
of the
imagine?
building.
Could you imagine what's in that well?
Oh my gosh.
Could you imagine?
Yeah, maybe one day.
There
I
might
don't
be
know.
bodies down there for all we know.
Yeah, but
there
they-
could be a body down there. There
There's
could
supposed
be.
to be 6 slot machines.
There could be a whole bunch of bodies down there for all we know.
It's hard to. I heard there was more killed in there than here.
Really?
Brothel?
Yes.
So can you see the name out there now? I noticed y'all was working
Oh.
on it. Can you see the Blue Goose
you
thing?
can see some
Yeah.
H-A right here, but now
Yeah.
this was tennis coming this way. You can see the S at the end of it. And
Yeah.
then you can see H-A-T.
Yep.
That is amazing.
I like the way he done his lettering.
I like the
That's
T.
what I do
Yeah,
too.
that's
That's
what I'm saying.
impressive. Look
See
how
how he done
that's. Yeah,
I didn't think it was going to be like this nice. I thought it was going to be like,
I'd love to
took a
see that
stick
all
and just
scraped
wrote his
off.
name.
Right, no,
corner or
he
something.
actually, he really done some artwork there with writing his name. He took
I'd love
pride
to
in
see
it.
that cleaned off. wouldn't
You'd have to.
Yeah.
literally-
Yeah, it's in bad shape.
Yeah,
That
you'd
is
have
amazing.
to kind of wash it and get all the dirt off to even figure out what it is, probably.
Right, now whenever I was a kid, man, everything was really neat
Yeah,
on here.
yeah.
You know what I mean? That's why
Yeah,
I
I
knew
bet
exactly
so.
where it's at, you know?
That is
Yeah.
real history, though, man.
Yeah, it is.
That is real history right there. Here,
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you know, all around this place, and the old company store right down here where the church is, and I mean, there was a whole community here. You know,
Yeah, this was a booming area.
Jack, we've had a great day, brother.
Yeah, yeah.
We
Third
found
video down.
found everything we've looked for today.
Yeah.
Well,
Did
I'm-
you get to listen to the well? Rock go down the well?
no, I didn't. No, I
I
didn't.
don't know.
Hang on, let me get a light real fast.
I got a mine light.
That'll work. That'll work. That'll work. That is cool, man.
Pretty far. I'll clean it out a little bit. You might be able to get a better picture without a spider web on it.
The water's way down there, ain't it?
Yeah.
It's way down there.
That's the way mine is, too.
It looks like somebody's put a liner in it later, ain't they?
Yeah, they done something.
Because the old one would, well, when it was original, it would have been big enough to throw bodies and
Well, now
slot
this
machines.
is covered up. This is just
Right,
a
right.
hole going down to it,
right. That's what I'm thinking. It looks like
that-
somebody's put a pipe, a liner,
right down the center
right.
of it. Yeah,
yeah, to use. Who knows?
right.
That is way cool, man.
Yeah,
That
the
is
well
insanely
well
cool.
itself is out around this. I'd say you could see the brick if you
Yeah,
had to.
yeah. That's what I was kind. It kind of looks like you might be seeing.
Yeah. Well, you can tag me in there.
Yeah. Hit me up, man. Send
I
me
will.
a PM. Well, you'll be on the video.
There you go.
You're in the video.
Yeah. Yep.
Anyway, guys, thank y'all for coming along with us. It's been a day and a half.
Been a long day, yeah.
It's been a very good day. But thank y'all for coming along. Very much appreciate you.
Very
much
welcome,
appreciate
very
you.
welcome. I appreciate you
Guys, we appreciate y'all too for watching. Thank y'all for coming along. Stay tuned. We'll see if we can't get the sidewalk cleaned up, and we'll see what else is under there. And yeah, just have fun with it.
There you go.
So yeah, thank y'all.
All right.
We'll see you guys a little bit later. Y'all have a good day. And Leo out.
Jag out.
Jack out. What was your first name again?
Richard, out.
Richard out. See you later, guys. Good night.
Yeah.